Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all round.
Shoots! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for the run. Khan with the clearance. Totti. Xavi Alonso. Baresi cuts out the pass. Bellingham.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Good take. He's having a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation. Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's Hullet. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Corner it is. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he thumps it clear. This might spell danger. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well, they've got it again. Look at the space here. Van Basten! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Superb goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great vision. And this is Batistuta. Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Batistuta. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Totti. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution for Milan, number 25, Messi.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! The second half sparked straight into life. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Spread neatly. Cadiolu has it out wide and in space. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to belt it away. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now he's got space here. Vitinha. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Knocks it out wide. Oh, super ball! And a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Cruyff. He's through, he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Ronaldo stood his ground strongly.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Not the most accurate pass. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution in progress.
Rijkaard. That's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And that is expertly dealt with.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. Roberto Baggio. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the...
It's Inzaghi! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Inzaghi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's gone loose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Defending of the desperate variety. And he's well positioned here.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Dani Olmo going... Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, no joy this time. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Could be danger here! Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko looking to get on the end of this. Rice. Now he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. That has been cut short.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! AC Milan are all square. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He did...
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution for Milan, number 17, Rodrigo De Paul. Number 20, Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field, number
Second period then underway.
number 14, El Hadj Diouf.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has been slung wide. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Raul. And he's there to belt it away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Rice. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's there to retrieve it. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is well. Decent chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Milan with the corner, they're first. And that has been knocked clear. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Inzaghi goes steaming forward, and this is De Bruyne, Mbappe, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Big chance! Off the post! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rice, number 14, El Hadj Diouf. Coming on the field, number 4, Bellingham. Number 9,
Into the last quarter of an hour. Stood up well to him there. Tries to play it through, and this is Raul.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's away, and he shoots! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Pullet at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Aimed beyond the defence, and that's really well manoeuvred. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Baresi spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Great feat, that.
It's anyone's ball now. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's gone looking for safety. Pull it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Saviola! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well cleared. And this is Raul. Oh, Suchan, surely! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And there's a searching chance for a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Yamal knocks it into space. He's had a shot! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pull it, and he shoots! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
There will be 3 minutes.
Messi. Baresi getting this one clear. Rice. Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Marquinhos. There's the whistle for half-time.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution for Milan, number 20, Jonathan David. Coming on the field is number 14.
Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Bergkamp. Danger averted for now. Played back in. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Gullit! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Saviola. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's come loose! Marquinhos cuts it out. Albert Ferrer. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. And it's Bergkamp. Messi. Ball's gone out of play. Bellingham. He's tried one! It is a very, very good save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substitution for Milan. Number 41.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 14.
Rashford goes short.
Number 19. Vitinha. Number
And now they can spring out of defence.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Vitinha. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Bergkamp. Vitinha. Pedri looking to add to his goal. Out to the left it goes. Looking to play him in. Back into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Bojan. Van Basten. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Driving forward.
3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a decent clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Schneider.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mateus. Bojan. Bojan on a charge down the left. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going for goal! Magnificent from Mateus! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mendes gets good distance on it. Looking to pass their way through. David! And that was very necessary. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Danger averted for now. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking tidy in possession here. Howson is always looking to break lines. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Schneider. And here's Hullet. That looks a good cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Pedri. And he can clear it away. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's had it nicked away. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Boyan! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
Big chance! And it's come back out to him. It's there! Back to within 1. Interesting. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 15, Raul.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
This time... And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. Offside again. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get it through? Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Baresi getting this one clear. Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and
It's Raul! Oh, that is rather wayward. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Mbappe has it in a wide position.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that has not gone well. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just eases him off the ball. Costa Curta. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against North Korea.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. North Korea have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pedri. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Yamal, showing great feet there.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Throw in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kimmich. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Yamal. Pull it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's being shifted off it. Back into the middle. And here's Yamal. No, he's overshot the green. Vardiol. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Shevchenko. Mbappe is onto this. He is through here. Chance, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Yamal takes a shot. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Takes the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Brahim Diaz is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, well measured. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
In with the challenge. And here's Shevchenko. That's good play.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, El Hadj Diouf.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 13.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Zielinski. Kamavinga. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Doué. Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. Zielinski! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the second half is off to a flyer! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Owen just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
He's on it, can he get away? Akanji cuts out the pass. North Korea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi. And he's there to get it away. Out of play for a throw. Some resolute defending there. And it's Shevchenko. Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice sequence of passes, this. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vardiol. And no, that was never going to make it.
North Korea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's had it taken off him, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Zielinski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass.
Chance for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 11, Hullet. Number 13, Owen. Coming on the field, number 41, Rice. Number 15, Raul.
Messi.
Number 9, Mbappe.
Bout of passing here. Great chance! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to...
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better.